Hi there, explorers. So today I thought we might do something a little different. I recently had a request to match each zodiac sign with its corresponding cryptid, and after careful thought and much consultation with my field guide, I think I finally have some results. So, sit tight and prepare to meet your spirit cryptid. My fiery feral Aries, there is but one monster for you, the chupacabra. You're bold, impulsive, and fierce. You strike without warning. You thrive on instinct and chaos. This cryptid takes its space, just like you do, and is unapologetic in its actions. I mean, the chupacabra caused an entire media frenzy in the 90s. You got main character energy. Chupi isn't your flirty fairy cryptid. I mean, it's got spikes, red eyes, and a taste for blood. Aries, you guys don't do subtle. You're intense, you're passionate, and you're a little scary when fired up, just like your creepy cryptid counterpart. Taurus, you are grounded, elusive, and you love a good snack. You're dependable, but also connected to nature. Bigfoot lives that soft forest core life that you always embody. You value your space, your solitude, your routine, and your snacks. If people want to find you, they better bring offerings. And no one will ever find you unless you want to be found. This infamous cryptid is a symbol of wilderness and earthly mystery. He's got a quiet strength and a steady presence, just like you. Gemini, you thrive on intrigue, curiosity, and duality. And there's only one cryptid that sparks that same level of fascination and fear: Mothman. Mothman is the chaotic, neutral air spirit of the cryptid community, just like you guys are the chaotic, neutral air sign of the zodiac. You guys love a good story or a great meme, anything that gets people talking and sparks discussion. Mothman has become an internet darling, a symbol of mystery, irony, and cult fascination, much like your love of paradox and playful ambiguity. You both flit into our lives, stir up questions, and disappeared, leaving us wondering what exactly happened and honestly, craving more. Cancer, you have a soft, swampy soul and powerful emotional Wi-Fi, which means there's the sweetest softed cryptid out there for you, the Loveland Frogman. This little guy embodies the tender, secretive, and emotionally complex nature of your sign. This small amphibious humanoid creature lives near water, a natural domain for Cancer, which is known for their deep feelings and protective instincts. Like you Cancers, the frogman is an elusive homebody, spotted only rarely and usually at night, hinting at a private life lived beneath the surface. Their legend is oddly gentle compared to some of the other cryptids, much like your soft, nurturing vibe wrapped in a tough outer shell. Whether casting spells with a wand, as one version claims, or simply keeping to their swampy sanctuary, the frogmen reflect you Cancer's blend of intuition, mystery, and loyalty to their watery home. A flying monster with tentacles and talons? That's showbiz, baby. And as a Leo, you were born to cause a scene. The Snallygaster is the perfect cryptid match for you. It's bold, dramatic, and impossible to ignore. A complete showstopper. This dragon-like beast with wings, a beak full of metallic teeth, glowing eyes, and sometimes tentacles, commands attention wherever it appears, much like you guys walking into a room. Rooted in Appalachian folklore, the Snallygaster inspires awe, fear, and fascination, which speaks to Leo's deep desire to be seen and remembered. The creature's theatrical nature, flashy appearance, and larger-than-life presence captures your flair for drama, power, and making an unforgettable impression. Virgo, you are quiet, observant, and probably judging from the treetops, meaning that the best match for you is the Owlman of Cornwall. He embodies the watchful, analytical, and quietly unsettling energy that you Virgos often carry beneath the surface. The Owlman is precise and observant. A humanoid owl silently perched near old churches, often spotted by children and always vanishing before anyone gets too close. Like you Virgos, the Owlman doesn't seek attention but notices everything, staying just far enough back to maintain control and assess their situation. The owl itself is a symbol of wisdom, vigilance, and silent judgment, all classic Virgo traits. There's also a bit of an eerie purity to the Owlman's myth. No chaos, no bloodshed, just calm, unnerving presence. The way Virgo can cut right through the noise with quiet, razor-sharp awareness. Owlman's exclusive, almost clinical mystique mirrors Virgo's deep need for order, understanding, and subtle influence from the shadows. Libra, you are the perfect balance of power and grace, matched only by the magnificent Thunderbird. The creature is a majestic, sky-dwelling force that mirrors your dance between strength and harmony. In Native American legends, the Thunderbird isn't just a giant bird. I mean, it's a cosmic balancer, bringing rain to nourish the earth and thunder to cleanse it. They're a symbol of justice and elemental equilibrium, which speak directly to your core values. As Libras, you seek beauty, fairness, and peace, and the Thunderbird, with its awe-inspiring wingspan and connection to the heavens, embodies a kind of celestial elegance that you also reflect. It soars above conflict, commanding respect without aggression, the ultimate Libra move. And just like Libra's presence can shift the energy in a room, the Thunderbird's arrival changes the entire atmosphere, literally and symbolically. Scorpio. Your haunting presence can only be matched by one very powerful cryptid, the Wendigo. You both embody themes of transformation, obsession, power, and the shadow self. In folklore, the Wendigo is a once human spirit consumed by an insatiable hunger, a metaphor for unchecked desire in the darkest corners of the psyche, which Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, is unafraid to explore. You Scorpios are the signs that represent intensity, secrecy, and inner metamorphosis, and the Wendigo reflects what happens when this intensity turns inward and festers. You both are mysterious, a little feared, and magnetic, drawing others in even as they unsettle. The Wendigo's isolation, its link to survival and taboo, and its chilling aura align perfectly with your reputation for emotional depth, psychological complexity, and capacity for both destruction and rebirth. It's not just a monster. It's a warning about the power of buried instincts, something that Scorpio understands better than any other sign. Sagittarius, you all are wild, untamed, and thrive in the extreme, meaning the Mongolian deathworm is the perfect cryptid for you. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, exploration, and big energy, and what is more Sagittarius than a giant lightning-spitting worm slithering through the scorching Gobi Desert, defying logic and challenging explorers to find it? Nothing. The deathworm, like you all Sagittariuses, is surrounded by myth and exaggeration. No one can quite prove it exists, but that doesn't stop people from chasing it. Just like your relentless pursuit of truth, meaning, and adrenaline. There's a reckless, larger-than-life quality to you both. The deathworm might explode with electricity or venom at any moment, and Sagittarius is always one bold move away from chaos, but in the best way. Dangerous? Maybe. Exhilarating? Absolutely. And above all, never boring. As Capricorns, we have a deep connection to legacy, endurance, and misunderstood power, meaning our spirit cryptid is the Jersey Devil. Born from a cursed lineage in the Pine Barrens, the Jersey Devil carries the weight of an origin story steeped in fear and myth, much like us, who often grapple with high expectations, karmic pressures, and the burden of a lot of responsibility. As a creature, the Jersey Devil is resilient, elusive, and feared, yet it's survived for centuries, becoming a regional legend, echoing Capricorn's ability to withstand time and rise from harsh beginnings through sheer will and determination. With its goat-like features, it even mirrors our symbol, the sea goat, tying us together visually and symbolically. Both Capricorn and the Jersey Devil exude an aura of ancient authority, commanding respect not through flash, but through endurance, presence, and quiet strength, even though they're not always fully understood. Aquarius, you love the strange, futuristic, and otherworldly, so it only makes sense that the Flatwoods Monster is for you. First reported in 1952 during a UFO sighting in West Virginia, the Flatwoods Monster isn't your typical creature. It's alien, mechanical, and mysterious, often described as a floating figure with glowing eyes and a spade-shaped head, wearing what looks like a metallic suit. This eerily technological and cosmic vibe fits you Aquariuses perfectly, as you all are ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation, rebellion, and the unconventional. Aquarius thrives on what's unknown, ahead of its time, and intellectually challenging. And the Flatwoods Monster, often viewed as an alien visitor, sparks curiosity rather than fear. It doesn't attack, it intrigues, making people question reality, science, and the limits of human understanding. Exactly the kind of cosmic disruption you guys live for. Weird, absolutely, but also kind of brilliant. Pisces, your mystery and depth can only be matched by one infamous creature, the Loch Ness Monster. Nessie represents this dreamlike blur between what's real and imagined, the very essence of your water sign. You all are ruled by Neptune, the planet of illusion, intuition, and the subconscious, and Nessie lives in the deep, dark waters of a loch, a hidden world just out of reach, much like Pisces' rich inner life. People project fantasies, hopes, and myths onto Nessie, just as they often do with you guys, who naturally absorb the emotional and imaginative energy around them. Nessie is elusive, but beloved, a gentle giant in the realm of cryptids mirroring Pisces' compassionate and often misunderstood nature. Whether she's real or not, it doesn't even matter. It's the belief, the wonder, and the feeling that she inspires that makes her unforgettable, and that's exactly how you all move through the world. Softly, soulfully, and always a little bit beyond the veil. I hope you all enjoyed meeting your Zodiac cryptid counterpart. Keep an eye out for the episode coming out this Friday, and I will see you then. After careful thought and much with a flash of lightning, we don't need that last sentence, slithering through sun.